Hey everybody, welcome to another Rock for Q video, and this is the second frame of my two-frame match in the GA Snooker Winter League versus Mike. If you haven't seen the first frame, go back and watch the first frame. I'll leave a link up in the corner here for you to do that. And that's a nice red from Mike. Just could have done with hitting it a little bit harder. He's on the black, and it's a nice angle to go in the pack should he choose to. But this is the second match of my GA Snooker League. Wasn't able to get the first match on camera, so this is the second match. And I took a one-frame lead. I took the first frame, one-frame lead. I took the first frame after a respotted black. I was pretty lucky to win that in the end, but I also had some pretty good chances to avoid the respot, which I didn't take. So yeah, very fortunate. Pretty good safety shot from me. Obviously there is a gap, but very difficult. He's just managed to hit that nicely, really nice and thin on the edge of the pack there. He's controlled it relatively well. Obviously the cue ball has come back out of balk, but the black over the pocket means that none of these reds will go to the left corner, so I'm having to stretch over the brown here, which is not ideal. Played it okay, had hit it a bit hard, so I think the cue ball would have come back out of balk, but I felt pretty unlucky at the time to catch the middle jaw, although to be fair, not really left Mike much to go at. He's played a nice one there as well, managed to avoid the reds, didn't avoid the balk colours, but that's okay. White has stayed in balk. So, not really sure what to go at here. Maybe just a containing safety shot. Although I think reds will sneak past the black, like below the black, but no, I'll play a thin one. And did need the balk colours to rescue me there a little bit. It was going quite fast, but quite thankful that it did hit the... one was a blue, I think, and it's not really the balk colours, but... another good safety shot from Mike. Just could have done with rolling a little bit more. Tables maybe a little bit slow because this was early morning, so I don't think the heating, not the tables heating, but the room heating had been come on yet, so it was pretty chilly in there. So just a safety for me, but I managed to not be able to get... Well, I didn't manage to get round the back of that red and back up to balk, so I've left Mike a chance of this red to the right middle. So if you haven't watched the first frame, sorry about it being slightly out of focus. I have done my best to try and sharpen it up a little bit, but there's only so much my post-processing software will do without making it look even worse, so sorry about that. I have filmed a match since this, which I'm hoping that the footage is much better. So black spot is occupied, pink spot is occupied by the pink, obviously, so black has to go on the blue spot. But it was a nice black from Mike, and he's got this red to the right corner. He's played out really, really nicely, and he's managed to land pretty much perfectly on the black, on the blue spot. Gotta be happy with that shot, Mike. So plenty of reds to go at, just take your time. Oh, he's just jabbed at it. Oh. And we talk about shots that haunt us, and I think that might be one that haunts Mike for a few shots. Probably till his next pot, at least. So I took that red on rather than the red. There was red sort of bottom right of the bunch, which went straight into the left corner, but didn't fancy getting on the black. So this one was a better shot, and I'm now perfectly on the black. So quite a costly miss on the black, but I've hit that far too hard. Trying to play for the red on the black spot, and I hit that far too hard, and I'm on nothing. I mean, I can probably cut this red in on the black spot. I mean, I can cut it towards the pocket, but it's risky because I'm just going to be going straight into the bunch, and I'm probably not going to be on anything. So I'm just playing safety. I thought there might be a red to the middle, but no. Just playing a safety. Didn't play it very well either. Pretty disappointed in myself for not getting better on that red. So Mike's taking his time to think about this one. Just a thin one off this one on the left, on the right of the bunch. It does well to avoid the red on the cushion, and this is a really nice snooker. It's really nice safety shot, snookered on every red apart from the red on the cushion on the right hand side of the table. Tap on the table for me, and if you've watched my shot recently, you'll recognise this shot. So just having a look, I can maybe see the odd edge or something like that, but nothing that I can really use to get back to balk. So genuinely played this shot. Played it far too hard and with topspin to do anything else other than that shot. And I did get away with it a little bit because the cue ball cannoned the green to slow it down, and the red didn't come any higher up the table to be potable, but still pretty happy that I took that shot on and it worked out. So underhit safety from Mike left me a gap to this red on the left corner. I guess the only problem is, where's the colour going to come from? But I managed to put enough topspin on that to get back out. I'm pretty happy with that shot. So maybe my tip isn't too bad after all. It just sounds horrendous on this camera. But I did notice yesterday, bar's opening, so it must be about 11 o'clock. I did notice yesterday when I was playing that the tip is pretty hard, so yeah, it's definitely time for a new one, I think. Yeah, happy with the black. Could have maybe just got done with screwing it a little bit more stun rather on the black. Otherwise I would have been on one of these reds nicely, hopefully, but surely. Whereas now I've got this red to cut in, but tucked under the cushion. No, not tucked under the cushion, but close to the cushion. Not easy. I end up overcutting it and catching the black. So Mike's having to get the rest out. Sorry about this. I thought I'd cut out most of the time people were getting rests out and stuff, but I guess I'd left this one in. So could do with missing the black. That's okay, to be fair. I can see one of these reds. Well, I see a couple of these reds to the left corner, but it's turned into a bit of a weird frame. All the reds at this end of the table, all the colours at the other end of the table. So it's all very well potting a red, but can you get out for a colour? Yeah, I have got a lead, but it's not very large, so there's not really much point in taking a red on unless I can get a chance of a colour. So I must have an angle on this red. Yeah, I think I deliberately took that one on because I thought that at least that one would leave me high of the bunch of reds and I'd have a shot on the black. But I didn't get it in, and it has put a red at least up towards the colours, so might give one of us a scoring opportunity at some point. Not this time though. Now, is this red going to roll? Is it going to roll? It has just about rolled far enough, I think. So can I hit this in, get off the bottom cushion and back up for a balk colour? No, I didn't quite have the angle. But at least I've got a shot of the pink, the fuzzy pink, which obviously camera out of focus at the top end of the table. No, disappointing. I felt like I cued that one quite nicely, and didn't get it in, unfortunately. But I don't know if I did play it with safety in mind, but not left Mike much to go at. Obviously, there is reds on, but nothing's easy. Again, it's getting back for a colour that's the problem. So yeah, kind of forced him into a mistake there a little bit. And there's a couple of reds to go out here. There's obviously that red along the cushion, but I'd have to hit it quite hard to get out for colour. So I turn that red down and I look at the red into the middle. And that's what I take on. Yeah, cued that one nicely. And pretty much perfectly on the black. Pink does go, but it's quite tight, so I might as well leave that there for now. And try and take this black on. Try and get behind the red. Oh, no, not good enough. Not good enough. Is it going to knock the pink in? No, it's not. It's going to knock it into a more potable position, but then it's going to cover it with itself. So a very disappointing shot, really, after such a nice red. But yeah, I think Mike's maybe becoming a little bit frustrated because I am sort of making mistakes and not leaving him much to go at. It's just one of those frames. So he's trying to snooker me behind the black, which he's done very nicely. It's a good shot. He's got a good tactical brain from his old days of playing league snooker. So just trying to get the cue ball anywhere near a red. Not really even trying to play a specific red, just trying to get around. And pretty happy with that. Got away with it because the reds to the left have now covered themselves. So the one I actually ended up hitting ended up being covered by the next one. So he's just left with this long red to the top left corner. And it's just awkward cue. And if he'd had his hand on the table, I think he probably would have got down and hit this much quicker. And he wasn't far off it in the end, but not quite. But he got a decent cue ball, playing safety in mind. So this is red. So I'm just going to play safe off this red, send this red back down towards the bunch, try and screw back towards the cushion, maybe towards the blue. No. Yeah, that's okay. Could have done better. Could have done better with the cue ball, I think. So good red, but again, the age-old problem of trying to get back out for a colour when they're all at the other end of the table. And now that red has gone into towards the black and pink, makes them very awkward. So probably just a safety shot from here, unless he thinks he fancies taking the yellow on. No, just a safety shot, trying to get. I think he was probably trying to get in behind the yellow, but just caught it a bit too straight with the double kiss. But still, it's fine. I think the red that's near the black, that does go into the middle pocket, so he's covered it with the yellow. Wasn't far off there. Again, just trying to get the cue ball on the right hand side of the table, just to make sure he can't have a shot at that red near the black. Because I say, sort of anything, if the cue ball's any sort of further out than the yellow, I think it does cut in. Is he going to move them anyway? Oh, he's fluked one again, but he's been unlucky that he's not ended up back at balk end really to have a better shot at a colour. So what's he going to have a go at here? Is he going to take the yellow one? Maybe try and get the red that's near the black? No, just a safety shot. He's gone for the green. Safety shot. That's okay. So I can't get that red that's near the black. Save that for another time. And can I get to this red near the left corner? Well, I didn't even try and take it on, just playing a safety shot. Pretty happy with that one. Again, just trying to get the cue ball over towards that pocket to make sure that there's not much to go at. Is this a plant? I don't think it is. No. But the cue ball is now in the middle of the balk area, so this red now by the black is on. Just overhit it a little bit, but should be a nice bounce for blue. Black doesn't pass the pink. The pink would probably go, but only from a very tight angle. But I'm going to take the yellow one because the yellow's a better angle to get out. Oh no, I'm going to take the green on, sorry. Green goes in nicely, but as I said, the pink does go, but only from a certain angle. And I managed to find that angle by potting the green, coming off the yellow, and then cannoning the pink. So got to feel myself a bit unlucky for that. Otherwise, I would have been on this red. Well, actually, would have been, I don't know, difficult to tell. Cause, well, if I hadn't cannoned the yellow, I think I would have had a shot on a red. But anyway, it's Mike's shot, and he's played it nicely. He's just not quite nudged the pink far enough to be on to the left corner. So, is he going to take this black on? It's 19 points all. It's a bit hampered by a red. He wasn't far off that. No harm done really. He's left me a longish red to the corner. He's left me a longish red to the left corner, or this red to the right corner, which is probably the better option because I can just put a bit of topspin on it, come off on and off the cushion, and hopefully have a shot on the pink. But it rattles, proper rattles there. Just pace kept that out. I didn't need to hit it that hard really. I did though, and actually I would have been nicely on a bottle colour, but I think I probably was playing for pink. Anyway, it's Mike's shot, and he's got a chance to put this red in as well. And he does so. Just misses the cannon, which probably would have seen him nicely on the pink. And it's just a bit unlucky not to be on something easier. He's turning down a shot at the green, and he's going to try and get this pink in. I guess the good thing about the pink is if it doesn't go in, he's going to be back up towards Bork. It was a bit of a shot to nothing. Excuse me. So can I get this red in? No, I can't. And I've just come off. How many times now have I come off the knuckle of the pocket in this match? That's got to be the third. But this time, I've massively got away with it because it's not really left anything on for Mike. Just a safety shot. Yeah, it's a bit of a snatchy shot, but yeah, I mean, I was very fortunate there not to leave him anything easier. And he's left me a chance. Just a stun shot on this. And nicely onto the black. Yeah, it's just making sure of the black there. Making sure of the black and making sure not to snooker myself, which is why I came pretty close to following it in. Otherwise, I didn't want to, if I sort of stunned it in, I would have left it snookered behind the green. So 7 points lead. It's not a decisive lead, but just off this red, back up to Bork. I need to avoid the pink. Oh no, played up and down the spots. That wasn't a good shot. Left the red to the right middle. I think I was hoping to get the white closer to being behind the black, but didn't play it very well. So, chance for Mike. Can he get this in and get on a colour though? Oh, he's hit it hard. He's nearly fluked it again. but he's not fluked it, but he's also not put it over the middle pocket, so it's not too bad. He would have been on the pink, obviously, but didn't quite get the pot right, so just going to try and play a safety here, get the red back down table, get the cue ball in the balk area, maybe just hit it a little thinner than I hoped, and end up putting the red in a potable position, which I do quite often from those kind of shots. I keep saying I need to concentrate more on the position of the object ball and less about the cue ball when there's not so many object balls on. Now, does this red pass the black? I'm not certain it does. Maybe it does. No, just try to play a snooker behind the black, and it doesn't quite go to plan. Red cannons the pink, and I think it was unlikely I'd get snooker on both, but obviously knew the other red was safe, so really concentrate on getting the other red snookered, but end up not playing it very well. Red careers into the pink and stays this end of the table, so Mike can see the edge of this red. I can see it full ball actually, so I can play a nice safety shot. Now, am I snookered on all reds here, or is it? Oh, I say both reds. I think I can maybe just get to this red on the left cushion. So, just trying to hold the white here and put the red. I was hoping to send the red more towards the black, the balk cushion, but maybe just decelerated on it a little bit. So just a safety shot from Mike, but it just plays that too thin, and it's left a chance for me on this second last red, right in the middle of the colours as well. So I have to say, if I get this in, it should be on something, as long as I don't hit it too hard. Yeah, blue's on. That's fine. Blue will give me a 13-point lead. I think there is the angle to get out here, just to give myself a shot at this red. Need to make sure of the blue. Yeah, blue goes in. Could have maybe hit it a bit harder, but just wanted to make sure of the blue. Almost snookered myself as a result, but don't quite. Yeah, I'm just saying I thought I'd snookered myself, but I haven't quite snookered myself. So it's just a safety shot. Not quite behind the black, but not too bad. So I think Mike is slightly snookered actually here. So he's just having to put a little bit of spin on it, and he ends up putting too much on it. But so 4 points away, and yeah, this is turning out to be a pretty healthy lead going into the last red. So if I can get this last red with a colour, I'd have a pretty healthy lead going into the colours. So just making sure getting the red safe, and pretty nice cue ball as well, but just found a gap there. Would have been nice to be a snooker, but just found a gap. Now has Mike got a snooker back? He hasn't. Similar story, just a bit unlucky to find the gap. And not only has he found the gap, he has left this red on for me as well. So if I can get this in, maybe get down for the black. Yeah, pretty happy with that shot. I guess the only problem is I've left this black a little straight to get back up for the yellow. But that shouldn't be it shouldn't matter really. You just need to look at the scoreboard and realise that, okay, I won't win the frame with this black, but I'll give myself a pretty good lead. And actually, I had a bit more of an angle than I thought, and I managed to give myself a chance at this yellow by playing around the angles with topspin. So I'll get this yellow in, and it will be Mike needing snookers to win or a clearance to tie again. Oh, and that yellow was very, very close, and I was perfectly on the green as well. Perfectly on the green, not only to pot it, but also to get behind the brown, which would have been frame over. I guess the good thing is I've left it awkward for Mike because he's having to get the extended bridge out. Extended spider to play this yellow. Just don't foul Mike, don't miss cue. Oh, he's not far away, but he's not far away from going in off either. But yeah, that was close, unlucky. So, a bit of an awkward yellow, but if I can get this yellow in, it would be pretty much frame ball. For it, but I wasn't close, and I've left it for Mike. So, can Mike? They're all there for taking. If he can do it, it's just a bit awkward though on this yellow. Oh, and he's miscued again. And I thought he'd caught that yellow, but he said not. So. Yeah, so that's another miscue. He was just saying that he did it in his match against the other Adam, who I've also played. So again, went for this yellow. Oh, wasn't far away, but again I've left it. So I'll give him Mike a second chance. But the good thing is now Mike needs a snooker. Not even just a snooker to tie, he needs a snooker to win. Sorry, not even... he can't even tie with a clearance, he needs a snooker, whatever. And he's left this yellow. Not only has he left the yellow, he's put the brown in. That's some awful, awful bad luck. And now, just need to put this frame to bed, put this yellow in, get out for the green. But what was I playing there? I needed to get right under the yellow there to get out a bit of right hand side, but played it really poorly. But it's a 35-point lead with only 25 left, so Mike needs 3 snookers basically at this point to win. 3 4-point snookers, that is. Okay, he's left it reasonably safe. I mean, it's a long pot, and I just need to roll this up in or over. But I hit it hard again. Playing safe, just in or over. I mean, it's okay. He's safe, but Mike can get through to this green, and he's not played that too well. So again, another chance this green. So in or over, just in or over. It's all, I'm sure if I got this green in, Mike would concede. So yeah. Well, I don't know what I was playing there. I don't know if I was playing in or over and I just hit it wrong, or whether I was actually playing to try and snooker in behind the black. But either way, it wasn't a very good shot. And it's given Mike a chance to, he could pot this green and maybe get a snooker on the brown. I think that's what he was trying. And what he's done is he's fluked a snooker. And yeah, so the middle pocket is in the way for the easy escape. So just debating what to do here, whether to try and use the knuckle of the pocket or whether to try and hit the flat bit of the cushion and use spin. And I tried to use the flat bit of the cushion and use spin and end up hitting maybe just a bit of the curve of the knuckle, so get too much on it, end up hitting the pink. And so not good. I'm just lucky that I haven't left a free ball. So Mike is still, that 6-point snooker has helped him a little bit. He's still behind, obviously. He still needs snookers, but 6 points has helped him. So he still needs another couple. And he's played another pretty good safety shot here. That's a very good snooker. Definitely didn't fluke that one, played for that one. Again, middle pocket's not quite in the way, but it was distracting enough for me to think about this angle a little bit more. Wondering, I couldn't quite get off the top cushion. I think the black was in the way for the angle for off the top cushion. So this was a pretty nice snooker, and just should be rolling up to this to make sure I don't leave a free ball. But I hit it too hard, I end up missing it and leaving it snookered for Mike, and therefore a free ball. So this is all going very, very wrong for me. After Mike needed 3 snookers, he's potentially going to get them because he's got a free ball here. So he can either, there's not an easy pot on. The brown is on, and they could use the brown to get on the green, but this shot is probably to play the black and snooker me again. Because, there's not much point in asking me to play from there because I'd probably hit that green. But he's snooking me again. So he still needs a snooker to win. Obviously, he can tie with the clearance now, but I need to hit this basically. Lots of spin, but not only did I not hit it, I hit the pink. What was I thinking? So it's got Mike right back in this frame after needing 3 snookers. Okay, he fluked the first one, which then sort of the chain reaction then gave him chances the other ones, but still, I should never have been missing that first snooker where he fluked it. So pretty disappointed with myself, and I just need to keep my composure, or rather recover my composure, because I've kind of lost it a little bit at this point, having given away 14 points in fouls at this point now in 4 shots. But has he fluked another one? Because he went for that pot definitely, and I think he's fluked another one. I think I can maybe just see an edge. Yeah, I could just see an edge. I wouldn't be playing it, I don't think. So I can be able to see an edge and just put it on the cushion. Wasn't sure where the white was going to end up, but just wanted to make sure the green went on the cushion, which it pretty much is. Mike can obviously play it from here, but it would be a tough shot, and he'd risk snooker himself on the brown. But no, he's played a safety shot, but didn't quite get that one right, and because of that, he's given me a chance at this green. So I need to put all this behind me, all these misses and failed snooker escapes behind me, and just get this green in, because that would be putting Mike back to needing snookers. And if I get this green in, but it comes back out, and I don't get the snooker back, unfortunately. So Mike can put this green in and get on the brown. So this frame is just going completely horribly wrong for me. It's all of my own making. Some of Mike's making, obviously. He's not, he's played well to get some of these snookers, and he's played pretty well there. Just could have done with running a bit more to get on this brown. And he's just the wrong side of the brown. He can play it to the middle, but he's the wrong side of it to get on the blue. Or to get on the blue easy, anyway. Oh, and he was close. So he's only 16 points behind now, still 22 left. So, God, I just need to get down and play a good safety shot here. No heroics. And that is not a good safety shot. I mean, it's worked out okay in the end, but that was not what I had in mind. $20 in. Mike's trying to get behind the pink, doesn't quite manage it. But has he fluked the snooker behind the blue? No, he hasn't. He hasn't fluked the snooker. So again, just need to play a good safety shot. Get the brown safe. Don't worry too much about the cue ball. Just get the brown safe on a cushion. But I went for it, and there was heroics. Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, that was not a shot I should have gone for, but I did, and I got it. So I don't know. It's probably not a good lesson, but Blake is back to needing snookers. And he needs quite a few now. So it was an awful awkward frame with all the colours and the reds were at opposite ends of the table. Yeah, at that point I was thinking Mike was sure to concede, so I just didn't even really get down and play that shot. I was playing it as a double, but he plays on. He needs quite a few snookers. He plays on, but he's left me a chance here. So can I just net this pink and put this frame to bed and get my first win on the board in the GA Snooker Winter League? Need my extension. So just take your time. Obviously don't need the black. So just roll this in. Mike needs snookers, so even if it stays over the pocket, that's still a win for me. But I hit it hard trying to get on the black. Why am I trying to get on the black when I do not need to get on the black? It's just silly. And Mike's going to let me play this black, but I'm just going to try and full table double it. Basically, I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Just. Anyway, that's it. That's all from this frame. We're just going to take a look at the league table before we go. And as you can see, I'm not quite at the bottom, but having only played 2 of my matches with only 1 win on the board, I'm pretty much in the bottom of the people who are likely to be still in the league. So Nick and Sam probably not going to continue in the league. We'll see how that goes. So I'm pretty much in the bottom of the people who will end up being at the league at the end. But I have played the fewest matches. So if I can get a couple more wins, I will shoot up the leaderboard hopefully and, be in contention. But, I mean, at this point, Adam L has played a lot of matches. So has Mike, to be fair. And he's a clear favourite for the league. He is the newest player, and maybe his handicap was a little bit higher than what it should be. Perhaps minus 14 would be better for him. But it is what it is. He's played pretty well. So more about him. I think you're probably going to be seeing more of him on the channel in the future, just because of certain things that are going on in the background. And anyway, that's all from me for this match. If you enjoyed the video, please drop it a like below, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to Rock for a Q, and I'll see you in the next video.